All right, question number 3 in section 3.3, complex numbers. We want to apply the property of exponents and simplify this expression and write it with positive exponents only. Okay, so right now we have a p raised to the negative second power. What you also need to know is that there's an understood 1 in front of this p. So if it doesn't have a leading coefficient, just put a 1 there. In order to change an exponent from negative to positive, you're going to move it in the opposite location. And when I say opposite location, that's as in the fraction. So right now, we could write this as a fraction as over 1. Okay, just put a 1. Divided by 1 doesn't change anything. To make this p positive, we have to move it down. So this would be that 1, understood 1 would stay up there. You got to have something on the top. And then you move the p down to the bottom. And once you do that, this negative 2 becomes positive. Same thing would work if it was in the bottom. You would move it up, and then that would change from positive to negative. So even though I'm not putting a 1 here, you could understand that there's a 1 there, but whenever you want to make a exponent go from negative to positive, you just move it in the opposite location of the fraction. So this time we'll need a fraction, a 1 on top, and then in the bottom I now need an exponential expression, and this is going to be p to the second power. All right, we got green. All right, so we're going to go on to number 4. Again, this one we want to write the expression so that it only has positive exponents. So number 4, we're going to write 1 divided by n to the negative 7th power. As we just mentioned, we're going to move this up to the top. So this is going to become this 1, and then we'll have an n to the positive 7th power. Again, it's understood to be a 1, but when you divide by 1, it doesn't affect anything. When you multiply by 1, it doesn't change anything. So in simplified form, all you really want to write is n, not an m, I'm trying to write an n to the 7th power. And that will be the simplified form with positive exponents.